Is me. I am back. I just been going through stuff. I think I've been going through stuff for like it seems like all weekend there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on at my work. I was trying to come on with my computer, but I just have this sneaky feeling that I would have had blabbed for a half of an hour and somehow, some way, there would be no sound. I don't have any problem in this location. I actually put this my camera to the side because I'm looking to the side with my computer anyway. So that's what I'm thinking. I think this would be better, and I do want to get a really good Reaper picture in today because I guess I'm not I'm not YouTube, but on Facebook just oh my god. Okay, back here. Oh god. Okay, I'm trying to make things better, and it just got worse. This is my life, folks. This literally is my life in existence. Okay, I'm leaving it sideways because if I try to fix it, it gets worse. But yeah, my work is just. He didn't pay for no one's insurance. The guy that owns my my workplace. So I was like, well, if I drop dead tomorrow, I guess no one gets paid. And I told him I had a appointment, a surgeon's appointment for my teeth for a follow up, and I can't afford $1,500 walking in that office. So this is where I'm at. So it's crazy. Okay, I like this one. Man, someone's getting $56 for making it. I just want to see kind of like a main idea they're doing with it. Obviously, this is the one I liked. Creepy hooded figure art. Alright, I really like this. Grim Reaper with the art. Print and Willow, Black Willow Elegance. Oh god, that's good. I'm kind of feeling in this mood of drawing this. Because people are driving me to insanity. Okay. I don't know. I'm vibing with it. Hi, how are you? I'm in a treacherous mood. My work did not pay for my health insurance, so I'm going to try to draw this. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. I'm going to try to get as close as I can to that. I don't know where I'm going to be, but why not? And I figured this angle view is good because I can move this way. I can see my camera because I did try to fix my computer all day. I have the messiest little area for my. I don't even want to call it an art studio. It's my couch that I kind of put all these different crates and stuff around. And it holds all my stuff, and my friend's giving me all these canvases because she supports my channel. I told her she didn't have to. I was just going to trust her, so she said she was going to anyway. So I guess that's where we're at with that. So I'm gonna add the cross to this because it's been bringing me somewhat good luck. This cross, and I feel it would have good energy in this readings. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Okay, I'm back. Alright. It's this one here. My husband does apartment maintenance, so I feel it would bring me good luck. It's bad luck not to throw away a cross. I know it sounds crazy and medieval, but yeah, you cannot throw away a cross ever. I mean, I've seen better crosses. No offense to you, Mr. Cross, but it's very bad luck. But yeah, lay it on me, Quran. I literally can. I hope to God I don't drop dead this month. So my he didn't. My employer didn't pay my life insurances, and I have $100,000 policy and a 10,000. So I don't think I'm dying this month. So I think I'm okay. I got this thing in the mail that saying that I'm enrolled in this free coverage. They're not going to make me pay because I think they're about ready to get sued. I don't even know. It's craziness in my life, and I had to deal with everybody bitching all weekend at work about it. So it was very aggravating. I had to hear about everybody how they went to the dentist, or they went. The one went to an eye doctor, and she had to pay $600, and she was trying to figure out why. Then she found out there's no insurance, but she paid it anyways, and she's trying to get reimbursed. And I don't think they're reimbursing her. But honestly, my surgery was done, and my gums are healing. And I seen him after. He just wanted like a last thing to do, like a quick cleaning. So if I enroll in these others, I think I can see him again. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna put this little guy. I think the person who had this ended up dying, and she was a devout Catholic. So I feel it would help everybody. So I'm gonna put it literally right on top of the painting, and maybe Jesus can help us all if we represent him. Because I feel if you do good things, however you perceive the light, I think it counts. If you see God as another prophet, but they're positive, I think it all counts for the same context. That's why they say you should never throw away a holy road. It's almost worse than breaking a mirror. I don't know why. It's old folklore, but I did break a mirror once, and it was a pure accident. I felt so bad. I didn't have any bad luck, but I felt bad about it, and I cleaned it all up, and I threw some salt on it, and I think that's why I did not get bad luck. But I grew up with pretty much with my mom being a witch, and we used to go to a lot of different readers, and they would always make little comments about my aura. And the thing was, I know it's crazy, but they people were discussing how my aura is like a dark rainbow. And then at one point, my mom was putting white rings around me and all this stuff, but this is how I grew up. And I respect God at all aspects, even down to, oh, hello, everybody. Even down to how you treat a spider. Because I feel everything that's living has a piece of God. Or just, the God of life. And I feel there is a God of death out there. It has death energy and there's life energy. And it's a driving force. I think that's how, this life force doesn't have, it's so big and out there. I don't think it's ever been in one thing because it's so powerful. I think bits and pieces of this one being, I think there's a piece of, they say there's a piece of God in all of us, and I think, and he's just so big and powerful, or he or she, the energy's so powerful it's a piece of everyone on the planet, even down to the animals. So I try to respect all the animals because there's a piece of God, and and I think to myself, if there's a piece of God in this spider or something, how would he feel if I was doing some crazy stuff with him? If there was a spider I got in a fight with, I will admit that. But this spider didn't like me. He ended up, we were at the park. You can get a reading. I'm just got all this ready, and I found the cross that I got to try to give away to a Catholic over here. I got to find that. But we were at the park, and where I do a lot of my outside live streams, and a really big wolf spider came in my backpack. And anyways, long story short, he went around the house, the spider, and he only liked my blood. And I didn't want to hurt him, but I every day I was getting this big swelling. And then I knew what to put on, honestly, because I'm in nursing. So I went and got this cream, and it went down. I didn't think anything of it. Next day it happened. Every damn day it happened. And it didn't, that thing didn't bite no one else. It was just me. So I go, maybe it likes O positive blood. Maybe that's how it runs. I don't know. All I know is it was an a-hole. But anyways, I was doing laundry. And then I felt something crawl on me, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm looking, and it almost covered my leg. And I would have killed it if it wasn't on my skin, because then it would have probably laid on something, and I would have had to go to the hospital. So I brushed it off, and I had all these. I was trying to think of a line of defense because I really hate. I don't ever say I hated a living being, but I don't like the spider. The spider was terrible. So, anyways, I got this really good air freshener, and I'm talking at the top of the line that will two squirts will make you cough, and doo doo smells gone. And I did a half a can on him, and because I was trying to kill him, because he keeps biting me, and I keep getting, and was apparently allergic to him. So we got into it, me and the spider, and then I had I had 20 cans, so I always had a can with me. I never seen him again. He just left. I think he died under my fridge because I don't know where else. What else could have happened? Is my thing. But yeah, that's my spider story. And that thing, you could tell, got real big because it was outside. And I feel bad for all the animals that had to come across that thing. Because that thing was not the nicest. I've seen some respectful spiders, and I really have. I don't know why this has to be all this way. I can't even do this properly. And that spider was not respectful. I don't like non-respectful creatures. I really do. I like wolves, and I do like dogs, obviously. Anybody that even if you didn't know me or never listened to me and looked at my channel thing, I always say my dog is the most attractive thing in my house. I love dogs. But I do love wolves. But yeah, they're relatives as dogs. They're very respectful. Very respectful. And I like them because. And ravens. Ravens are one of my favorite too. They're better than humans in a lot of ways. They're dogs and wolves and ravens are spirit animals. And I believe if you hurt one of these, and all these people going around hurting them, they're a protected animal spiritually. I feel bad things are going to happen to all these people that are doing this because you can't mess with spiritual animals like this. I'm doing the frame of this sketch. And it does make me sad because I'm empathic. I guess that's why I like to sometimes lead an isolated life. Because sometimes society is very nasty. You go out there, people either want you, generally, it's sex, or they just have all kinds of different things and with involvement. You know what I mean? And I don't like to be, I guess I just don't like to be bothered with all that. I know that I'm not using the shitty pastels no more. I'm gonna make this water and start this. It's like a portrait upon a portrait with this sketch, and I can sketch out the edges here. I don't know. This might be like a 2-3 hour stream. I don't even know. I'm on damn Facebook. I was making money, and there was some kind of comment that was posted either to one of my groups or something. I didn't do it. Now they're saying I'm not making money. I mean, it was only like I think $10, but still, why should I take my time over there and make these streams? I mean, I still want to visit in my friend life going over there. I mean, I like to pop in people's streams that are my friends over there. I mean, why not? You kind of have to. I'm not an asshole. But, in the same token, I'm just going to start coming over here more. I mean, me and Chong might do some PR work over there tomorrow. But, that's about it. And then I like to see my friends post. She was my friend. She was so funny. I live life vicariously through my friends on Facebook because a lot of my friends they refuse to come on YouTube. And honestly, I don't understand why. And I thought I had a dry rag because I think YouTube is more accessible and better than Facebook because there's way less scammers. I think if there is a scammer or two, I think they get chased away by the YouTube police. I'm really convinced of this. I'm going to start rubbing this blue pastel on here because I really want to get that texture feeling. And this is probably going to take me a while. But by the time I feel I'm done with this, I'll feel better about life. And then maybe I can get my life together a little bit more and figure out what health insurance plan I want. Because it's a major event in someone's life. Alright, this pastel's coming on real light, so I'm just I'm gonna do this dark blue right here and start doing that because I want to get the water, just this background blue, because the Reaper's going through the water, so I kind of want to get this where man, I just sometimes I need a break from the other. I know it sounds crazy. I think every artist needs a break if they're. I mean, I don't like to call myself an artist because I really don't feel like I am one. But I guess technically, if at some point or some way I am, but I really don't consider myself an artist. I'm just a person in the world that's trying to survive through it. That's what I consider myself. Okay, this is where this river of skulls and dead people are right in here. So I'm going to start trying to get where the river bank goes. So I'm going to get these nice defined lines in here. I'm so glad I got my new pastels. I don't know, I was every day going through my pastel graveyard going. I don't even know what effing color that is. And I was doing streams with the graveyard of pastels, I like to call them. Because I don't like to throw nothing away if I can use it. That's the thing. And it has white chalk. Thank God. I needed that so bad. Alright, over here there's like a dark blue ominous thing where all the dead people and dead souls are right here. So we're gonna have to, I'm gonna do this, and I want to kind of get the blue background. Then show you a way where you can make a real nice painting without having to get always having to get your paints out. Sometimes these could be very pretty within themselves. I have some of my friends that are putting my paintings on their walls because I just donate these, because to me this is just a nice practice time, because I need to get my feelings out and it really helps me. And these never end up when you're like the picture. Never. As much as you want them to, you'll have similarities to the picture, but it will never end up like the picture. Because no matter what, I think, and it's just what I think. I'm not an expert at anything, but I think it's you. It is the painting, but it's always your twist of it, and then sometimes you're adding stuff and taking out stuff. So, all right, I got this black thing. I got the blue here, and I kind of got it laid out here. I'm gonna start doing the skulls and all the skeletons and stuff. This is a representation of my boss, the Reaper visiting my boss. Why did you leave her with no insurance? That this is what this is the painting. All right. I'm gonna do my arm extending out for the other people in this realm. Alright. Okay, and this is just gonna have this kind of chalk here. It's just like a lot of stuff going on in this background. You know, either the disciples of hell or just the dark place, or this could just be all the people, him walking through a tragedy, I'm thinking. Because he's really not bad. I mean, he just represents death. I mean, honestly, being in the medical field, I'm not sure if I'm going to live forever. I had this discussion with my coworkers that it was very depressing. But I feel, who wants to be peeing in their diapers all day when they get older and be half out of their minds, and their kids barely, when they do see them, they buy them chocolate and leave. And then they got to deal with food they don't like. I mean, it's a lot. I don't know if I'm looking forward to this kind of stuff. My damn self. So I get it. I'm not trying to live that life. That's why I'm trying to go to the hospital and do what I do. Be me, because I see the alternative. Try to be healthy as you can. Please, because it is not fun when you are not healthy. You know, because you get a lot of stuff taken from you. A lot of stuff that we take for granted. When you get in a place like that, that's just how it is. Alright, these things go halfway up here. So we're making all these little minions of the darker realm this way. And then we're going to shade them in. But I do think that is probably a good thing I came up here, because I actually am starting to feel better just shading in the minions. Alright. I'm not saying it's going to look perfect, but maybe the next one that I do, Maybe it'll be better. They say that they are getting better though. Each one that I do, which I was told is a good sign. See, they're going farther out here, so you kind of gotta do like small things because you're seeing in the distance, like a collage. Alright, and there's buildings back here too, so we can start bringing them down. I'm gonna start with this building so I know how many people to draw. But yeah, I'm not even trying to stress it too much because I just feel, I guess. I mean, over here, yeah, I might be having maybe not the best time in my life, but there's people going through a whole lot worse. So I just try to shut up my own business and figure out at least I know I'm taken care of. There's a lot of people that don't have these kind of luxuries. And I do generally feel bad about it because I feel sometimes people take for granted what they have. And it's not a good way to live. Alright, here's the building here. I'm going to keep all these shadings in here. Because you want to kind of do that. And then over here, you want, there's another part. It's like, I'm just going to have this for a building that's falling down. Yeah, this could almost be like a bombing type thing, you know? I'm thinking. Like a horrible disaster. Alright, we want to take this. And start shading this. All these get shaded because you want nice faint shades. And you're going to get this in. But I'm not seeing black. I wish I did. I swear that was, I was supposed to have a black. And I really don't want to have to go in this graveyard again. I feel that I'm going to maybe have to. And I just bought these. I'm really excited about these canvases. I'm almost afraid to paint them, honestly. I was like, the universe really must like me. I was like, God bless the universe. That's what I told my friend. She's laughing and she goes, oh, I'll bring them. She's one of my coworkers. They be knowing I go through stuff. And I have anxiety, so they bring me art supplies. And I have a lot of these. Alright, I'm going to start. I'm going to shade this out, but I'm also going to put my black marker. I hope this is the black. The other one got moved, like it always does. I want red. I only have 50 markers this way. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just woke up and I was like, ugh. And I decided I cleaned, got all my animal stuff clean. I think this was the kids. Very well. I guess we're going with gray. Alright, these are my art markers, and they got a fat end and a small one. I like them because they work really good with these kind of pieces. I kind of sometimes use the other ones first because these kind of lines are permanent to your sketch. So you want to use the pastel because you can rub it out and you could use it for your background, which is good because that's what you want. Like your definite lines that you want to keep. Like I want to keep this one. And these pastels all blend in together. And they make things very unique looking for you. That. And I'm going to make a little roof right there. I just want to kind of get these lines here so when I get the pastels going, it actually looks halfway decent. Alright. The brown actually doesn't look horrible, but I never seem to find the ones I have, and I literally have so many of these, so many. I have 60 markers. My friend's kid she doesn't like to ask. They ask because they know I'm over here and get my little stuff out, and they know that I have anxiety, so don't ask. And I was giving paintings for her. She said, "I only asked for my son. He really likes art." And I told her I have a store, so I I'm gonna probably put him together a care package, especially with my friend donating me like I swear to God, it was like 20 canvases. So yeah, put your question in, Karan. You know the procedure. You know I'm not very good at keeping up with all my comments. I'd be coming over here because I'd be tired of everyone at work. If I didn't have to live and make some money, I probably wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even bother going. Alright, I'm gonna do that since there's not a lot there, but I know there's maybe I shouldn't do as much. Maybe I should start the Reaper over here. He got his little umbrella. I don't know why he needs an umbrella. I mean, he's already walking through mud and water, but I guess he needs an umbrella. Okay. I'm just starting to kind of sketch him so I could sketch all the people around. You should be able to see. I did spend 3 hours trying to fix my life with my computer, but sometimes that works out for me, and sometimes it doesn't. But I did get a lot of my tablets kind of connected. I did some SD cards and fixed my phone. And every time I try to come over here, it's very sophisticated this way. My computer just isn't the most up to date thing. So sometimes I can't handle the two. And I get it. Alright, I'm trying to get a shadow dusting of my friend's death here. Alright, and we want to do I'm going to do a cascade of the hoodie here. I'm going to bring this down here. Across here. Make them a little hoodie guy. You kind of want to get his neckline in. The Reaper has a certain kind of neckline. And I've noticed, and it's better to do it that way, especially with him. If you do regular, square hoods, like the little half windows, it represents people, but the Reaper always has a hood like this, which is fine. That's the root of it. That's who he is. And I gotta get a little bit of bone here. And then here's some knuckles. And then these are gonna curl under. And you want this there. Alright, then his arm here is coming off here, so see, I'm even making my lines not so bold here. Just so when I get in here with the pastels and stuff, it's not so bad. Okay, this, you gotta get this umbrella thing. That's why he's in this position. So, this goes from here. And I want them to come here through the hands. So I'm gonna make the hands over the umbrella. I don't know, it might turn out halfway decent. It looking like it might. I'm just going to do sporadic lines right here. Because I'm sure whatever umbrella he had that looked like an atomic explosion went on isn't going to be in the best of condition. So, now we gotta get his arms curled around this. And then this itself is a little, yeah, I gotta thicken this up here so it doesn't look crazy. Alright. Alright, I'm kind of just overlapping right here. And just overlap the fingers so it's wrapped around that there. I mean, it takes a minute, but it really, you could come up with some nice stuff. Alright, now I gotta fix this. Because he has a thick little rope here. And small lines there to represent that. And the rope's kind of go over this way. Just a broken up line right here. I think we're good for that side, and then I'll do some more of these skulls and stuff. Let's see, this will be a hard one. I might actually split this up in two streams. Can you answer the door, babe?
Yes, Charlie J.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not UPS that made me sad.
What's up? Oh, look at what that girl. How you doing, bro?
So,
Alright, now these.
I feel like a goddamn fucking house elf off of Harry Potter. I feel like Dobie right now.
Alright. I don't know, I'm thinking about making little rocks, folks, over this way.
Hi.
Hello. Alright. These little tiny skulls. If you guys watch them, you can let them out. I can't have them eating everything on the floor. If you want to watch him, I can't. He's in there because he's eating things on the floor. And I clean the whole floor. He's eating fuzzies and everything. Alright.
Well, he's crying because he sees Jack.
Well, if you guys can let him out. I just put in there because he keeps interrupting on my stream and everything.
We were gonna grab food.
Fuck. This way, where my new boots at? Forgot where I put them at.
They're over there on the shoe rack, right next to there. You said that you refused to go to.
I did not refuse to go.
I tried to show.
Michelle. He's had more tread today except the last.
Okay.
So I was waiting for it.
All right, that one looks. Let me try
And
to
then-
get more racks.
The Chong road,
Chong has a robe.
basically.
It's
The
a
goodie
reindeer.
box. The goodie box. Yeah, he's Rudolph.
All right, I'm just gonna make little racks.
Are these mine for you?
They're not mine.
Oh,
I bought them for you on Amazon.
I know.
I mean, I wish I didn't buy that suit on Amazon.
Well, yeah, that suit was fucking. That was fucking good.
Yeah, I paid $100 for a suit and it doesn't fit, and I waited on UPS. They never came. And this is just to get
Well,
the
it's not that it
refund.
didn't fit. The zipper on it was fucking. already
I mean, all
broken.
you got is I think it's UPS. I think it'd be easier at this point just to give it to someone that drives. And if they go
It's not
past
in that,
these,
Michelle, you gotta think about the weather there too. Weather's
Well,
the best.
I don't know. If it doesn't get it by Friday, I'm gonna give it to my friend. Her son's like one of the big wigs over there.
One of the big things.
Well, yeah, he's in charge of like half of Amazon. So I'm thinking about just giving it to her without information and tell her son take care of it.
I mean, shit. Wait, he owns half of it? Or?
Not owns. He's like one of the third like. He's in charge of all the firing and hiring. He can pretty much buy a Ferrari and not even blink an eye. He always has like $1 million in his account.
Oh, $1 million. That must be nice.
That's crazy.
Lucky I'm not in my old life. I'll rob his ass.
Oh,
Just saying. Just saying. Shit.
that's why I get so many art things.
Chong, that's so pitiful. It's so adorable.
Are you guys coming back or just staying out?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just kind of putting things in this background. And I want to get some people here on this side of the roof. Did you put your question in, Karan? I bet. Oh, he does. He's a very strong dog. My dog is. He is a big baby, but if you make him mad, he can. He can really do something to you if he wanted to.
Oh, yeah, he can do some damage if you really wanted to.
Oh yes. He doesn't do damage, my friends, but he can. He is half German Shepherd too. Alright, I'm just gonna do more hooded people back
Can't
here.
wait for all the snow to be gone. That was fucking cold.
I was gonna say,
I fucking hate this shit.
you don't seem to be doing very well with it.
I don't like the cold. That's
You're
one reason
putting on
why
3
fuck-
jackets.
That's the reason why I fucking left the
I'm wearing
goddamn
one
land
jacket.
and shit. I don't like the cold. Never had, never will.
Just gonna put a
Always tell
couple hooded
myself,
things
Once a year
there.
to show you some money, I'm gonna have a fucking house somewhere where it's not snowing. In Ohio, when it gets snowy, I'm fucking leaving for the year.
Oh my god, can you let him out? The stream is saying stuff in here and
Well, what they saying? It's adorable.
They hear him in the background. We
Well,
just
he's
let
being
him
bad.
out.
Hi, Chong.
Explain to them.
Hey, baby.
Someone stopped over. He doesn't get to see much. And he was really bad.
Hey, Chong.
So we had to go in timeout.
All right, baby.
That's all it is.
You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy.
Well, he'll be calling by the time you guys get back. If there's anything really small,
Chong.
babe,
What?
if there's anything really small that I would be interested in, you can get it.
Well, like who?
Yeah, like maybe a kid's meal.
Kids meal.
Well, we're going to Mr. Hero. Do you like Mr. Hero?
I can chew Mr. Hero.
What do you want from there?
I don't know. I haven't had a hot butter cheesesteak in forever.
A hot butter cheesesteak?
Yeah.
We can do that.
You want a
Okay.
small, of course, because since you're a kid.
Well, if you want to get me a bigger one, I can eat half and then eat half another occasion.
Okay.
I have gained 2 pounds.
I got a gift card, so I don't mind getting you the bigger one.
If you want to just give me a big one, I can always cut in half.
Yeah, I got it. I got you.
I mean, I really don't barely eat. It's been with all the stuff with my jaw going on.
Why do you think I'm so willing to get you food?
I finally got to 156.
Yeah?
I was almost 149 at one point.
Look at that. You just want to say hi to Aunt Jack and get back to his bones.
Well, he could do whatever he wants, get to his bones, and whatever he wants to get involved in. I don't care.
Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
As long as I'm left alone in peace so I can finish the Reaper. See? He's doing it's pretty good. So far.
Chong, let me
Getting there. Getting there.
Chong,
Well, I
let me
just started it. I've only been
Yeah.
doing it for 46 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. Now.
Thanks.
Alright, I love you, Michelle. See you later.
Alright. Oh, you're not coming back with him?
No, yeah, yeah. I said see you later. I'm bringing him back.
Oh, I thought you were coming to visit. You are the service human.
No, I'm taking him. We're gonna, because the Mr. Hero is right across the street from my apartment. So we were gonna get the Mr. Hero, hang out in my apartment, chill for a little bit, eat, probably smoke, and then I'll bring him back.
Oh, you mean like 2-3 hours type thing?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Well, then
I
maybe
love
I'll
you too,
finish the whole
Chong.
Reaper painting by then.
I love you too, Chong. You're a good boy, but we got to go. All right, I'm ready.
Alright, well, have fun.
Okay. I'm not telling you. That's that.
Alright, we have time to finish the whole thing now. I'm very excited. Chong, Daddy, and Aunt Jackie will be back. You'll be alright. I may have to go to the graveyard. I'm so excited. I don't see a black pastel. I don't understand why I can't have these kind of things. Chong, I don't know what. Daddy's gonna be back. He went with Aunt Jackie. You'll be alright. I think this is blue. Alright. Alright, I don't even think that's I don't understand that language, whatever that was. But I'm moving on with this. Now I'm going to I guess I'm going to the graveyard. 'Cause I cannot find for the life of me black pastels. That's alright. That's how these things shift around. Chong, Daddy's coming back. You see Daddy all the time. He went to go get food and hang out. Alright. Yeah, I guess he's gonna be green. I'm just gonna keep filling this in like that. And I guess the next time I get paid, when I do find my little black ones, I'm gonna look for sets that have black pastels. Chong, it's gonna be okay. Daddy's coming back. Alright. We're gonna all these little rogue figures and make it. I don't like to leave a piece unfinished. To me, it just. I be thinking about it in my sleep, so. I just can't. I gotta keep going until it's done for me. Alright. You're okay, Chong. Alright. So, I'm kind of just doing circles with these. I really need to practice skulls. Alright, here. Skulls, I do need way more practice at, but if I can get at least some things halfway decent, I'll be happy. But I do need to practice with those. Alright. I'm just making these little rock things. You wanna, I mean, I guess I think it's just easier not to, since I haven't got to faces yet, this is like a much easier thing for me to do. Alright. I don't want this to look like marker. I really don't. I even got some water out in case I want to do a little paint too. I just want to get all the shading in now. So. It's a little better. I'm gonna get these nice gold lines. It does take a long while. If you got a lot on your mind, you can get some stuff off of your mind doing this. But I don't know. Today was so cold. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'll probably do Snapchat tomorrow. I don't know. I just think just being stressed out about work, not paying my insurance, I just couldn't do all that with Snapchat today. I just wanted to have a stress-free day. So probably tomorrow I'll do all that. Alright. This isn't bad. I'm doing another bold line here. I might be able to do this crate and brown together. Daddy's coming back in a couple hours. Daddy ever hardly gets out, Chong. You can let him go out with Aunt Jackie. Chong is very demanding of our time. He actually cried when I went to what? It's so far. Well, I have to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have to. People got paid their bills. The husband calls me and tells me that Chong hasn't stopped crying, and I was home like 4 days with him. I think he thinks we could pay our rent and everything with me not having to work. It's crazy. So I'm sitting there talking to him, and I'm on my way to. I was at work and stuff. I'm in the car with my brother waiting to get to work. And anyways, I go and I'm going in there, and Chong's just crying his eyes out, and I literally was home 4 days with him, and I got this diaper genie because sometimes I have a certain part of my house that I let, for like indoors, like if there's an emergency, like a real bad weather situation, or he could do it inside, and I bought a diaper genie. They're $60 on Amazon, and I put it in there, and because sometimes it's icy trying to get to the garbage, so and it works because that stuff stinks, and you don't want it laying around too much. And even if you double bag it, it still smells. It needs to be vacuum sealed. So I bought it and I'm pretty happy with it. So looking very nice. A lot nicer than when I started 40 an hour ago. And really these streams are when it's finishing the picture all together. So it's finally done. If I had more black pastels, and darker colors, I probably could make it a darker tone, but it's okay. It looks okay like this too. Okay. Alright, let's make this go look as vintage. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you want to just keep going for the vintage look, and I feel that this little chalk thing just hints a nice vintage look. Alright. I want to get in the background some nice tones. Maybe I'll try this since they have like these different color browns. I'll do this. They got all these different little brown things. I just don't like the fact that maybe it's because it's new chalk. I don't know. I gotta break it in. I don't like the fact that I really can't shade well as I'd like to with it. But I think that's what happens when you get a new one of these because I shaded the other ones to death. So it is what it is. Not bad. Go straight down here with then I'll probably still get the water colors out. But I wanted this to be sketched out really good first. Because once I start with the watercolors and this, it'll be even better. And I really love to paint with pastels. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Alright. Now I'm just filling in the gaps in here to give this depth and make it really pretty and nice. To give it a kind of picture of the look of, like you hung a picture but you really didn't hang a picture. What? Kind of that. I kind of like that. Alright, there we go. Alright, see, we got that so far. That. Alright. Oh, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing tarot card readings, but I'm also doing my painting here. I haven't got to the painting part because I'm trying to get all my details sketched the way I would like them before I get the paints involved. I feel before you get the paints involved, you should have your legwork already done. Alright, there's a darker brown here. And apparently they don't believe in giving you black pastels in this pack. So I'll have to order more because that's a very nice dominant color to have. But I mean, if you don't have it, you don't have it. Sometimes I guess maybe I just need to know to start learning to work with color better. Alright. I was gonna have water. Maybe I'll do a faint dusting of water here. Now we got blue. So we're gonna go with, I'm gonna go with the darker blue for the water. Trying to get some darkness to this painting. I didn't get my right pastel at all. But sometimes in life, I guess, you gotta take what you get. Maybe it was meant to be this color. I don't know. I kind of want to put the blue in here, like he's walking around the water. These guys are kind of around this water. Alright. Set there. Alright. Now, I'm gonna get all my, I'm gonna start the paint. Alright, let me move out this. Alright, I can't drop all the tarot cards. I got acrylic paint markers. We're gonna break those in today. People keep giving me this. Alright, I got brown, so Let's see what I got. I may have something over here. Of course, some dropping stuff. Alright, I'm getting there, folks. Alright, black paint. We'll do some. This will darken up this a little bit. So it looks a little damn ominous. We are talking about the Reaper. I like to do my little chalk paint. I prefer it because I make it most of the time. This is my canvas. So I know my friend's getting me some fancy shit, but I'm not sure if I'm a fancy girl, if that makes any sense to anybody. We'll see. Maybe I'll use it for special occasions, but I do like my simple things. Alright, now I'm going to start shading in all this black. And let the Reaper look pretty good. Besides the Raven and the log cabin I want to do, I feel the Reaper is like one of my, he's hands down one of my favorite characters. I like him. He just, oh my god, this has to fall apart, doesn't it? I have to pick the one that falls apart first. This is my life, I tell you. Find the one thing that needs to be thrown away. Maybe that's how this week is. Right. I may have to, until I get the black chalk, just do this kind of thing. I just want the Reaper to be ominous here. This is why sometimes it's good to paint and sketch together. Because now you kind of know the layout where you want your, where you have everything. You want to kind of know the layout of all this stuff. Because you want to know where to put your dominant colors and your colors that aren't so dominant. You really do. And you want it to be uniform. Art is a lot about math, if you think about it. Everything has to be equal proportions. It has to make sense. But then it has to correlate and come together at the same time. You really want all of this together like that. See, I'm just doing these brush strokes like this. Because it just gives it a nice little roar here. I really want him to be ominous. In my mind, it's a he. But I'm sure that the Reaper probably doesn't have a sex at all. The Reaper probably is what he is. I mean, in my mind, I like to think a badass warrior, but it just could be just death coming. Reaper, most likely, I think, is just comes to you as familiar things. You see it on every horror movie. I mean, if you see these things in every horror movie, obviously there's some kind of lore to it. Writers don't write about things they didn't somewhat research. At least the good writers. I would like to be a part of that community very soon as I get somewhat of a computer, because my son, I don't think his wife is just, I don't know. My daughter-in-law has issues. And they always have issues every holiday. I barely get to see him since he's been married. It's crazy. But I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to dwell on things. I guess this is one reason that I do that. It's like you have these family members. Usually your own sons, and I hear about this in every kind of movie you can they have out, and it's some sad shit. And then when you realize that your life is almost like the sad shit, it's like, wow, how did this effing happen to me? But I've been told it's not my fault, and I'm sure he's going to talk to me again. I mean, he does contact me from time to time. It's not like he says he hates me or nothing, but she wants him to work like 3 jobs. It's insane. And she expects so much, but she doesn't want to work at all. I've never met anybody that's like this. But I suppose that's how life is sometimes. I don't think I'm any special than what anybody else has been going through. But sometimes when you're going through things, I've noticed the people that have been through those things that you would have never guessed are the ones that come around you the most. My one friend, I told her, I was like, I don't know, I'm thinking about being a med passer, but I don't know. It's just too much around here at times. She told me I would not like being a med passer. I mean, she's just one of those people that she gets me. So, which is not a horrible thing when you actually been at a place for over 10 years and you have your group of people that get you. Because work could be a very crazy place sometimes, I think, in any respect. Yeah, see, the paint's making this way better. I got all the people on the side, too. I like all the dustings. I let them come on, too. Mhm. I'm just gonna kind of, these little rocks I was making. So do that. Yeah, I feel if I have a real nice kick-ass painting, we're good. I'll be good for the day. I have these personal goals I make for myself all the time. I mean, I'm one of those weird people. If I lived for the day, I find a personal goal of mine, and it's always a small goal. Today was to get my box ready for the Amazon return and that little stuff. But I do that and I keep myself on task, and I feel it keeps your life organized because life can be very messy and unorganized. And if you can organize your time, you can get a lot of stuff that you want done. And I feel it's not a bad thing sometimes. And this, when I come on here, I guess you could say is just it's just kind of the chill out. Let's see what goes on for today thing. So yeah, like I'm gonna do this on the edge of the painting too. Black paint is working out well. It definitely needed black paint. That whole sketch to get all together. I'm gonna do those nice defining lines around here. I think I'm gonna put rusted peace. And this too. I think that would make it totally goth. And I almost got creator of the week just doing little shitty things. So I might do a very small when I finish this painting out. Talking to Facebook, I've got 62 net followers now. And the sad part about it is I really don't even care about going over there. At least not today. I just don't care today. I mean, I did a bunch of stuff today and organized my time and came over here and I want to do one great painting today. I think this will be the only painting stream I do today. But like I was telling my friend Katrina, 'cause she said my painting was getting better. I'm just taking these shavings and bringing them down, especially since my paint is drying. So they get in the paint. So it has some kind of dexterity. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I was trying to post things on Instagram. You would have thought that they were telling me it was an invalid this and that because and then I had these SD cards and I didn't make any reels today. I thought this was the universe saying I needed to come over here and live stream more. Because it was just a plain out headache. And this is like how the whole day just began and ended. Anything that could go wrong would. I was like on this Amazon app talking to customer service. And it's like, wow. It was way, way too much. And yeah, they were helpful. Yes, customer service, they were helpful. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to. I had a bunch of stuff I have to do, and then to come on the stream, I have so much stuff I got to prepare. So I have to have an idea kind of what I want to paint or sketch. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. This is just a practice thing. I'm trying to be able to. I like the Reaper. I think he represents a cycle of life that we're all kind of afraid of. But I feel once you go through it, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, I remember when I flatlined, I couldn't really feel it as much. I didn't even notice I died, even for that second. It just was very surreal. It really was. And it just made me not want to waste my time and take things for granted. That's how that's how death, I guess, changes you. So I just started just not really worrying about things when I came back and got better. And I realize how I think a lot of people they get really sick or die or went and came or they, did the paddles and got you back, this and that, yada yada. I think a lot of the times when people are doing that, it really does make you feel truly grateful for who you are and that you woke up sometimes because you really never know when your last breath is going to be. And it's very, I guess, bad, sad but good. It is what it is. But, alright. Okay, I'm down to this. The pink stock. Maybe I'll do pink and black. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this, because I'm not trying to search for all these colors. I'm just trying to get a good... I'm trying to get a little practice. There's white in here also, and I'm putting black, and it made pink. And I just take these and all these little things I like to do. There we go. See, I made like gray now. If you know how to mix your colors somewhat decently, you can really work off old stock of paint or just paint that you used in another stream or another painting or whatever. You really can. I'm not sure who that is. Probably a notification. I've been dealing with notifications all day. I'm so tired of them. I don't like the notifications. Not at all. I don't know anybody who likes these things. But I guess they're part of our necessary life sometimes. And photo apps. This has been the whole damn day. Photo apps and that. And I just got to the point where I gave up. But yeah, see, that was pink, and I put together all these little colors here. I mean, you can get creative with this stuff. And this was from a sketch. Because you want to make the sounds. I mean, it does look a little anime, of course. For some damn reason, me and anime get along. It's like, it's my Amazon. It's insane. Me, no matter what I do, it always ends up with some kind of anime thing. I don't know why or how this happens, but it does. But I had this sneaky suspicion it would have, even though that I would make, somehow this would turn out anime. But since it's like turning out anime, you want to go just in the corners and give it a silhouette thing. I'm going to go across this way. I mean, shit, if they made it, if the Reaper made it to this abandoned village, they were not doing good before he got there, so. He wouldn't even have been summoned, honestly, if there was better days going on here. His umbrella. I'm gonna cover up the little chalk. Whatever's in the sky got on his umbrella. And now these, I am going to take that dark that I was using and all the little hooded figures down here. I'm just going to start going around. and layering. Say I layer all the people, I'm going to layer them. Because they kind of got to blend in. Because that was how it was supposed to be, so. But like I said, these things always change. And he was supposed to be the darkest one, so. We are just leaving the Reaper black. And then all of the people that look all ominous around him are going to have this gray paint that came out. Now these, they're going to have like the gray heads. There's that. This is about the Reaper, this one. And he's darker than the dark, so everyone around him can't be dark like that. Alright, there we go. I think I'm finally feeling better. I think this painting made my depression finally go away. My sister's all talking to me earlier about, well, not the sister that came over today, this is another one. She's sitting there talking to me about, oh, at least you have an outlet and this and that, and paintings are good. It's like, why don't you ever, I'm thinking to myself, why don't you ever come on YouTube then? I mean, they act like they don't know how, if YouTube exists between the nursing home and the family. And the thing is the stuff I put on Facebook isn't even half as good as the stuff I put over here. I spend more time streaming because as long as you're following community rules, you don't get bothered as much. You really, really don't. You could be doing nothing and somehow get in trouble for something, and I just don't have enough energy to argue with people. I just can't do it. So I just let it go. But I guess that's just me. Alright. The bottom of his robe, I'm going to do that gray. I don't know, maybe a volcano went off in this area. It looks like volcanic ash, honestly. If you really want to get technical. That's what it reminds me of, like a volcano went off. Because everything's ashy after that. It pretty much kills all the life in the lake when it goes through it. I mean, I guess if you were a fish, you would die quick. But yeah, those volcanoes are nice. I was studying volcanoes for a little bit because I guess that's one of my things I like to do is just study new stuff because I get bored. And these are things I randomly do when I'm bored. Is I like to stream, and I like to paint, I like to blog. But these are things that I really truly like to do. But I told her, I was like, I'm sure you could paint if you tried. But now she has a newborn and she's got a lot of stuff going on in life. And I'm not knocking her. I just said, just do you. Just try to get your life together a little. And You'll have that. I mean, you gotta take care of your children. Yeah, there was a news report that a mother came home and the TV was turned on and somebody took their kid. I don't know. I didn't get to read the full report. I really didn't, but it was very sad. Alright, I'm just doing strokes of this here. I don't know if I'm totally in love with this painting. It's not horrible, but I think I could have done a better job. I'm trying not to get. I'm trying to leave like little gaps, so it looks finished but not finished all at the same time. I did these in these little tiny. When you're doing anime type things, sometimes like you don't want to color it all in. That's what gives it its anime feel. It's just all the loose, different stuff there, but this is how you want to do it. I just want a dusting of some kind of paint thing. I guess if anything, you might think of this as a video game picture. That can very rarely. I mean, maybe we'll just say this is some kind of video game thing. Because it almost looks like the Reaper's coming back from the funeral. But rest in peace. Right now, we're just going to put the Reaper. Why not? I'm going to put the Reaper right here. It's not horrible. It's not the style I wanted of the Reaper. I wanted the really good one that looks like lifelike. I didn't want the anime version. Alright, put it. I'll put Grim and then Reaper on the bottom. And I think that would look pretty badass. Because then you gotta look at both sides of the painting. The poster board thing you got going on. And especially if you want to do like anime stuff. Yeah, so I got Grim and then Reaper. This is pretty nice. I don't know, I might get banned and break some Facebook rules if I try to bring it over there. That's the only problem. But, yeah. Where the hell did I put this? But, I'll show you guys. Let me get this here. Here we go. This I like. I really like with having the Grim and the Reaper. This is pretty cool as an anime thing. Not as I wanted it, but I'm gonna go ahead and probably watch a little TV and figure out what else I want to paint today. But thank you to everybody for listening to me. And if you have any questions, tarot questions, as I was looking, I didn't see any. And sometimes I don't see it on this end as much as I would like to. I just don't. So maybe just like you could put on any reel or the community board or anything, and I'll just text you a reading if I somehow messed up or whatever. So, but I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll be back for the next painting. And like I said, if you subscribe, thank you. And if you didn't, thank you for listening, and I appreciate you.